We are looking at live pictures there in Brussels as the Trumps emerge from their limo for the next round of meetings to come here, probably a luncheon of some kind or a dinner this time of day as they continue the meetings there. And before we go, Secretary James, it's the chess player in me, but I'm always trying to think two moves ahead here. What do General Clark sort of addressed this, but what do you think comes next or even beyond this after this kind of harsh rhetoric at a NATO summit? What's the response and where do we go from here?
Well, I think the key factors that lie ahead are what happens next at the NATO summit. It's not over yet. So will there be any other blockbuster action, I'll say? So there's words and there's action. We've had some blockbuster words. What might the action be that would further upset the apple cart? So that remains to be seen. Even assuming that the communique, which has largely all been worked out, assuming President Trump does sign that, remember he refused to sign the communique coming out of the G7, so that could be an action that will speak loudly if that happens. But within just a few short days, he'll be meeting with Vladimir Putin. And my great fear is that in contrast to this very, very tense, combative summit with our closest allies on earth, our president may go into a discussion which turns out to be very chummy with Vladimir Putin, who is, Russia, of course, is one of the top threats that we see to our security interests. I think the juxtaposition of those two things is going to happen, and I think it's most regrettable.
All right, Secretary, thank you very much. General Clark, thank you as well.
A news alert in the bond market right now. 10-year notes are up for auction. Rick Santelli's tracking the action at the CME. Rick, what's the demand like?
You know, the demand was a lot better than yesterday's very weak 3-year auction. B as in boy. This $22 billion reopened, actually 9-year, 10-month, we're adding to a May auction, was a very solid auction. The yield, 2.859, just a bit of a tail. The offer side that went in the issue market was 2.86, but everything else solid. 2.57, better than 10 auction average bid to cover. 65% indirects, a bit better, and 10.5 on directs. Really a solid number. As a matter of fact, if you took out the last auction's direct at 16.5, that 10.5 would be the best since March of 17. So B as in boy tomorrow. 14 billion reopened 30s will complete 69 billion of coupon supply. Bill, it's all yours.
Rick Santelli, my friend, thank you very much. By the way, they are getting ready for the group photo there at NATO, which ought to be very interesting.
Yeah, the body language should be interesting to read.
We'll see we'll see who chooses to stand next to the president in this one, although I know that that's already pre-assigned.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.